How's it going, guys? This is Poacher Son, and welcome to another episode of the Dutch Return campaign in Europa Universalis 4. We're going to go ahead and keep going here. We have our armies building. We could actually build a whole nother one of these armies, but to be honest, I think our manpower is our limiting thing right now. While we have a large force limit, a lot of money, our manpower is not actually the strongest thing in the world. Oh, I hate that one, but that's fine. It's actually probably a good thing. 40 ducats is so cheap compared to how much benefit you get out of that. Which isn't much benefit, but still. To be honest, we probably want to start building more of these things. That's a lot of manpower, seeing that it's actually a not a state. I think we want to build anything that has like above 500. To be honest, I know London will fill up the spot, but I think it's worth it. Until we get to the 500, below 500. There you go. Like, we're just sitting on money. There's no reason to do that. It'd be cool if there was a way to, like, invest money in this game, which, I mean, like, to be honest, that's what the Dutch did a lot. They had the first, like, stock market around this time period. I think a little after, like, in the mid-1600s. But still, like, it'd be kind of cool if that was a thing. But there's plenty of other features that are probably a little more pressing. That's one thing that EU4 has always had. All of Paradox's games, well, not really Hearts of Iron 4, or Hearts of Iron in general, I guess. Hearts of Iron 4 maybe more than the past ones, but no, all of Paradox's games have kind of had a rough time of portraying one thing in particular, which is the change of stuff over time. Like, the fact that, like, they do a job of it, a pretty good job in my opinion, of showing change over time of how the world was. However, it could be better, of course. But that's always the case. But like the fact that in Vicky 2 you switch from being like Napoleonic era war and whatnot and tactics to being like World War I, and at the end basically World War II. It is super hard to model, so I'm not criticizing them really. I'm just saying it doesn't necessarily do a good job of having the AI adapt to that and whatnot. But it certainly could be worse. And EU4 also, I think, suffers from that, in that the time period you start off with is like, late Renaissance, or mid to late Renaissance, and then you transition to the early modern period, and eventually you end up in like the industrial era, the beginning of it. But still, like the core gameplay mechanics don't really change. You add artillery. That's like one of the only major changes. Artillery gets added basically at the beginning of the game. So I don't know. But in any case, there is plenty of more pressing concerns, I do think, in terms of mechanics. But that's something that all the Paradox games don't even really suffer from it. I don't even want to say that. They're still fine games. It's just it's hard to model that without completely changing game mechanics and having it be like two separate games almost. So I totally get it, but it is interesting. I think it's time to go to war with Burgundy. Again, Bohemia, Brandenburg, Cologne. What is Bohemia's army like? They're really the only one that I'm even worried about. We have the largest army in the game. Larger than Ming's army? What? That's actually just hilarious. Are we the #1 great power? We have to be, right? No, we're 2 behind the Ottomans. We'll be first once we get the tech thing. Bohemia, come on. You know what? I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Let's just go to war. What is Bohemia's allies? I love that it tells you on this screen now. Yeah, go to war with Cologne, Brandenburg, and them. And heck, we'll call in Denmark. That's all we can call in, but still better than nothing. For Brabant, we're gonna go to war right now. We actually, yeah, this is good timing. I should have looked at that before, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and, it might actually be a good idea to pretty soon start using 40 stacks, especially because we have enough development in all this area to pretty much support it. Maybe not all the area, actually. Still, go ahead and let's swarm in here and get going here. Actually, tell you what, I'm gonna get you to go there, you to go there, yeah, you go there. Namur is actually the capital of Burgundy, because they lost actual Burgundy. Which is kind of funny. Stack wipe them, hopefully. No, they're not going to get stack wipe, but they will get hurt pretty badly. Let's go down to speed 3. We're at war. We should be at speed 3, let's be honest. Oh my, Spain is quite interesting. It's formed by Aragon, owns all Portugal. France has conquered a Basque country. Which is funny. I tell you what, I'm just gonna do this now. To be honest, we should, because it'll allow us to take this. It'll also allow us to build universities. I think it's good. I think it's good that we did that. Establish Sunday schools. Absolutely no reason not to do that. Again, I'm not going to worry about converting any Sunni land. We will convert the Hindu land. But we don't have any Hindu land to convert right now. Universities. I want to sort by... Well, no, I don't even need to sort. I just need to... Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Maybe wait for that then. Until the manpower buildings are done. In any case, let's see here. 3 forts are sieging right now. I think we go ahead and declare on Nupe. What? We have a leader slot open. We should definitely be making use of that. In fact, there's some other stuff I haven't been making use of either, apparently. Do like a national unrest one. Not that it's time to get our benefits yet, but nobility, you're pretty loyal. So what I'm actually gonna do is recruit a conquistador, then demand power, then I'm gonna take away your land. Sorry about that, buddies. What we should do is we should try to cheese it. We get them right above the loyalty limit. Can't really do that though. It's fine. Wait 2 months or something like that. Commonwealth is no longer valid rival. Seems pretty reasonable. We also do need to conquer stuff from Kassandje pretty quickly, or pretty soon here. So let's start that. Yeah, you're gonna go there. Go ahead and come out here. Oh, wait. Come back. Get the Conquistador. He doesn't have any siege, but that's okay. Just for security's sake, I'd like to have a general there. So they probably do have an army that's actually decently strong. Being next to us, they would have got the institutions pretty quickly. They probably have them by now. Let's see. There's another fort down there. Go to that fort. Just in general, it's sort of spread out, but stay close together. It's contradictory, isn't it? So now we should, yeah, I was going to say, we should be able to take this away now. Oh, gosh darn it. They're so picky. I need a weak province to give to them. That was too weak. Crap. I actually think it's impossible to really get them happy right now. Well, that's kind of my bad, but, that's not good either. Well, once this Nupe thing is done with, which shouldn't be too long. Come on, siege, finish. Finish. England left the coalition. Smart move, England. Smart move. We got that siege finished. No. Stay nearby the Cologne army there. Aachen, I will be vassalizing you soon, buddy. I hope you're ready for that. I imagine our diplomats are sending them messages like, oh, just you wait until we get closer and we will just be conquering you. And they're like, oh god, please, Burgundy, hang in there. Alright, I would like you to do this. Can I make you release any nations? Not for cheap enough to be worth it for me, I don't think. Yeah, get out of here, Cologne. You're out of this war. I'm not going to worry about Bohemia, honestly. We shouldn't need to, really. Well, maybe we will worry about Bohemia. Yeah, let's worry about Bohemia. Send 2 of our armies in. That should be enough to deal with them, and having 3 here should be more than enough to be safe. Recall diplomat. I do think I want to use a own subject nation diplomat. That seems pretty smart. The fact that it's the top one doesn't matter. It's just whatever. Hey, election time. 315 definitely is what I'm going to do. And beyond that, it does keep the status and power, which I actually think I prefer in general, but maybe sometimes the oranges would be fine. He's secretive. Yeah, whatever. Sokolovin, Syakian, Miak. Some authentic, actually I don't remember what he says in the movie. Authentic, Lithuanian Miak. I don't remember what he says. It's a really obscure reference to a movie, to an Ernest movie. I actually probably need to explain this, because a lot of, like, even a lot of Americans don't know who Ernest was, and I'm assuming a lot of Europeans don't either. Probably, like, most Europeans wouldn't know what the heck I'm talking about. There's this comedian from the, like, 80s and 90s and whatnot. He started in the 70s. He was sort of like a contemporary of Robin Williams. And he was called Ernest. Well, so that's his, like, alias, his the part he played. I actually don't. It was something like. What? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Hold on. What was his name? Jim Varney. That's it. There was this actor called Jim Varney who played the character Ernest P. Worrell. And essentially, if I remember correctly, it started as sort of like he started by doing a bunch of, like, sort of guerrilla advertising, like, you know, what's the word for that? It's not guerrilla advertising, but you know what I'm talking about. He basically did, like, cheap advertisements, acting for commercials for small companies spread around the country, like tiny local businesses. Not like tiny, but like, you know, a business that serves the greater Houston area, one that serves the greater New York area, or like the, you know, upstate New York, like Albany area, one that serves, like, you know, in you know, Fresno area. So, like, you know, big cities, but still not super big, not any, like, national companies. He might have done 1 or 2 eventually, but then, and he played this character, Ernest P. Worrell, who essentially was, like, I don't even remember what it was, but essentially he's like this goofy dude, this goofy character who's just, like, sort of all over the place and whatnot, and it's sort of like it was a hit in a lot of places because it was so goofy and out there, and he sort of became well known across the United States for being a commercial dude, and eventually then he was picked up by one of the major, like, corporations that does movies, and started doing movies, and it basically is just like a series of goofy movies. There's like 10 of them or something. Like, Ernest goes to camp, and he, like, becomes a camp counselor, and they're all sort of, like, I guess supposedly in the same universe, but they aren't really related at all, except he has, like, the same dog and all of them. There's some recurring characters and actors and whatnot. But he's like, so it's like Ernest goes to jail. Ernest, and he, like, breaks out or something. I don't even remember. I saw that one a while ago. Ernest Scared Stupid is the one that quote is from. So that quote is essentially where it's just such a weird reference. I apologize. It's really niche. Essentially in the movie, there's a troll that is, like, kidnapping some of the kids. It actually isn't kidnapping them even. It's, like, turning them into little wooden statuettes. And with that being said, it's there's, like, this old lady that he is, like, getting the help of and trying to defeat this troll. And no one in the town believes him and whatnot. So everyone's like, you know, come on, Ernest, stop being ridiculous. And he eventually they find like this old like tome that talks about how to defeat the troll, and it's like you need to use a substance to, you know, he's weak to a substance, and then the substance is like, it's like MI blank, because it's like blotted out by aging from this 200-year-old tome. You have to use MI blank K. And it's like the love of a child, and whatever, unconditional love or something like that. Obviously, it's milk, right? Like, you know, but it's like milk, but then and then Ernest, not being he's sort of like, you know, not the brightest character. He's like, I know what it is. So he goes to the store and he gets Miak. I don't even know what Miak is. I'm gonna look that up too. What is Miak? It's Bulgarian. I knew it was European. I think I'd said like Czech or something, but no. So Miak apparently is a Bulgarian beverage that is, but apparently it's not even like necessarily real. What in the world? I don't know. So it's Miak. And so he's like, I have and so then at one point he confronts the troll and he's like, I know your weakness. And the troll's like, huh? And he's like, I have authentic Bulgarian Miak. I didn't even think I could find it this time of year. And it's actually just the most ridiculous thing of all time. But it's super funny. And obviously it doesn't work on the troll. And then the troll like punches him or something. But it's just a silly movie. The movies are really, really cheesy, as you might be able to tell. But they're fun. They're good family-friendly movies, and even as like as someone older, you can still they're still funny. So, anyways, if you are European, you probably have never heard of this guy before. If you're American, there's a decent chance you would have heard of this, especially if you're older. But it's kind of niche, to, you know, as you might imagine. But yeah, it's quite funny. Alright, so we can't take this many provinces. What I'm leaning towards right now is taking 2 provinces, probably taking Limburg and Brabant. Oh gosh, it would still have that much. Wow. Jeez. Freaking Imperial land. I hate you, Burgundy. If anything, I want France to conquer stuff from you so I can eventually backstab France for it. I really want that, though. Is there... How much? I have 0 with people, so it's not even like waiting is going to help. Fudge. Yeah, that would be a coalition that would probably fire. We could probably still beat it, honestly, but with our money, but... I really want Brabant, but we don't need Brabant. We could instead go for these 2. That would be much more reasonable. I feel like we should do that. We're going to wait, though, for now. Is Bohemia one of our rivals? No. I should have made him a rival before this. I should have. Hindsight is 2020. Anyways, yeah, Ernest is sort of like a... It's kind of interesting, because Ernest is sort of like a little bit of a cultural touchstone. But he's very, like, niche at the same time. So, like... so yeah, so those of you who are from Europe and don't know what the heck I'm talking about, if you get a chance, you should watch an Ernest movie, just because they're kind of funny and cute and stuff. So, and it's an interesting cultural experience, I suppose. Let's go over here and deal with these guys first. But yeah, we're gonna have to end this episode in a second here. Okay. I was gonna say that should hopefully fire. You still wouldn't. Oh, because of ongoing battle. Yeah. Alright, now you should be able to peace out. Really? Really? You still want to fight? Oh, this is actually pretty good. It's a pretty good event in general. Either way, it's gonna be good for us. Dude, I will totally do that. Yeah, might as well make use of our resources while we have them. Our army is heading off that way to deal with rebels. Our navy, rather. I mean, we should peace out of this whenever we can. But we'll wait a second here. We don't have a ton of admin power either. Alright, Shakespeare, I'm firing you. Sorry, buddy. I need a national unrest, dude. I don't even need it for the unrest, although it's certainly valued. Mostly it's just for the extra admin power that I really need right now. Really? You still want to fight? I'm very surprised by this. I mean, I don't mind too much. Sure. Where is our navy right now, actually? He's currently exploring the coast of, like, California and now Mexico, I'm assuming. Hey, trading in glass happened. That's good. Trading in anything is good in this game. I think we can go to speed 4, though. I have been forgetting to do that. Tell you what, hold on. Come over here real quick. Quickly beat up these guys. That's something I should be doing. And just leave behind a mercenary to actually siege stuff back, you know? There you go. That's gonna be, I mean, we'll come back. We're gonna come back eventually, but whatever. Is there a way to get Bohemia out of this now? Yeah. Alright, there we go. We should be able to get whatever we want from Burgundy now. I do think that's fine. Yeah, I don't really care about that too much, honestly. I'll break your alliance as well. Well, yeah, we'll take those 2 provinces, which will give us a border with Aachen, which is nice. And take your money. I'm gonna annul your treaties with people, Cologne included. I might as well revoke your core, something like that. Yeah, let's do it. Actually, doesn't cost us. It won't cost us that much. Oh, we get a woods fort too. That's really good. It won't actually cost us that much either, which is nice. But hey, we are in the Champagne node now, and we're moving in closer to our goal of getting all the Low Countries. The furthest we need to go for that is really like Rethel and Luxembourg, a couple provinces away from reaching the edge of the Low Countries. And we actually have the eastern edge secure, and that's what we're going to get Aachen for, is to get a buffer zone. We just need to conquer Liège, Luxembourg, etc., etc. But hey, that's good. Nice. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Okay, come back from there. I'm going to send one of you guys there and one of you there. Let's focus on a little bit on getting stuff actually colonized here. Yeah, wait till the end of the month ticks so you get some recovery. Then deal with these guys. Oh, they're so close. They're probably gonna succeed with that siege. That's unfortunate. It's fine though. Alright, well, I'm not getting out of this war till you give me that much. If I have to come back and fight you more, I will absolutely do so. One thing I should look at is the, what's it called? Hey, tell you what, I'm actually going to end this here. I was going to say, though, we should look at our naval force and maybe build another transport fleet, actually. In any case, oh my god, we have 4. We're at half of our naval force. Holy cow. Alright, in any case, thank you guys for watching. Please go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for more. It really does help a lot. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.